Hey, wonderful day there, YouTube and Ninja Nation. Sandy C here with some uncommon sense. Today we're going to talk about dihydrogen monoxide. That's right, we're talking H2O, water, baby. You, me, and 3/4 of the planet are all made up of it, so we need it. So how do we prepare for it? This is another one that, tends to snowball and be a bigger problem than you need it to be. So I'm going to show you I'm going to give you some stats, talk about why we need water. I'm going to go take the puppy out real quick. She wants to go out, and then I'll be back to talk about more water. All right, we're back. The puppy had to pee-pee with all the water talk. So, how much water do people need? Well, some sources say a male adult needs up to a gallon of water per day, and a female adult 3/4 of a gallon per day. Yeah, that's a little higher than what I've seen in the past as well, but that is recommended. So that's a total of 50 gallons per couple for a month. 50 gallons. That's a lot of water. And that's before you get to flushing the toilet, brushing your teeth, taking showers, or anything like that. The average household in America uses or requires 138 gallons per day. Per day. It sounds crazy to me. But that's what the stats say. Let's talk about food and water and the nutrients and all that. You can go 3 to 5 days without water is all max before you start having organ failure. And you'll first notice it in your brain. You'll get a little foggy and you'll start getting pretty dumb. 3 to 5 days, that's it. Now, in somewhere hotter and drier, it's a lot less than that. So if you're in Arizona desert or something like that, you probably got 3 to 5 minutes. I'm just kidding. It's not that serious, but it's pretty serious. So get that water. But here's something cool. We all think we need food, but actually water is significantly more important. You can live up to 2 months without food as long as you have an adequate water supply. If you intake enough quality water, you can survive without eating for 2 months. Now, that's not going to be fun. Oh boy, the hunger pains are killing me already. That sounds like it would suck. But just to give you a perspective, okay? Now I want to show you kind of what I have for water, what I do for water, and some other ideas. None of this is advice or suggestions or anything like that. I'm just a dude with long hair, having a good time and trying to be prepared when times get a little rough, whether it be geopolitical, political, whether it just be a little natural disaster. We get those all the time. Storms happen, floods happen. Things happen to our water supply all the time, so this is simple stuff you can do. All right, so let me give you a perspective of what I got going on here. So on this table here, I have 27 gallons of water. 27 gallons of water. Look at this. This is that is a lot of food, or water, I'm sorry. 24 bottles each in these boxes. These are bags of 24. And these are big old 1-gallon jugs. Look at all that on a 3x8 table, 3x6 table. That's 27 gallons. That's not even enough water supply recommended for me as an adult male in 1 month. Holy Toledo. I already see the first problem is storing all of that. That is wild. And then you get into the weight. That's 224.1 pounds of water as well. So now you got to deal with weight if you're putting it on shelves or stacking it anywhere or anything like that. So what is a better solution? Well, here, check this out. I got my fancy dance. Whip, boop, beep, boop. A serious high quality filter. I'm not talking about your Wally World brand that you see in every college dorm room. I'm talking about a real, serious, gravity-fed filter or some other type of SIP filter. This is one that I have. I am in the process of adding to my collection, but I'm poor. And this stuff ain't cheap. So, assuming you are too, or at least not super rich, we're going to help each other out. I got this turned on to this Pro One. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by any of these people or anyone ever. No one gives me money. No one gives me endorsements. None of that. But this is the water company the Ninja says he uses for over 10 years. I picked one up about 8 months ago or so. I absolutely love it. This is fantastic. This right here, this one thing is good for 225 gallons. So, what would you rather store? 27 gallons that take up this whole table and weighs 225 pounds, or this one small container? This one small container can provide myself and my girlfriend water for 4.5 months. So me for 1 month, actually a little less, or two of us for 4.5 months. Great deal. Get some filters. They make bigger ones. They make inline filters. Find yourself a serious quality filter. That way, if there's a boil water advisory, you don't have to mess with boiling water. You don't have to mess with boiling water and doing all that, because that's going to use fuel, time, energy. What if you have a power outage? And if you don't have a gas stove, that makes it a lot harder to boil that water. You're wasting a lot of fuel if you're burning wood or whatever you're doing. Or if you do have power and water shortages and all that, you want to reserve your gas as long as you can. So avoid stocking a bunch of stuff. Get some fantastic filters. Get some great filters. Okay. But it is also good to have, some natural water in the house. Here's a little tip. I go to the Dollar Tree. These are $1 at the Dollar Tree. Good spring water. Spring water is always good. You get the natural stuff from the earth. So there we go. Some uncommon sense. There's water taken care of for you. No need to have rain barrels and swimming pools and extra bedrooms filled to the ceiling with all this water. It's not bad to have that. And you see here, the South Pacific Island water over here. I don't buy this all the time. Normally it's $3 to $4 a bottle. But every once in a while on SouthAmericanJungle.com, you can get these for about 70 cents per bottle. It's a great value. It's a great deal. You can't get regular water for under $1 a bottle, much less fancy South Pacific Island. So look for the deals. Don't go crazy. You want to get this stuff before everyone else does, before you're in the whole mix. So go out there, get some real good, serious water filters, and stock up a little bit of water. There's your uncommon sense for the day, and I thank you so much. Sandy C is out.